Hello again, rail fans. Today is June 13th. It's a Thursday, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. And we are heading south on Route 9 west towards Catskill, New York, along the river line. And it's been a while since I've done this sort of vlogging style of video, and I was thinking about the first one I did, and I said to myself, you know what, that was actually kind of cool. So I thought I'd give it a whirl again. Like I said, it's been a while, but we'll try it again. So anyway, like I said, we're on Route 9 headed towards Catskill, and what we're after today may or may not be happening, but there's a K653 that should be coming out of Oak Island early this afternoon. And if it has what 652 had a couple days ago, should have a Blue Devil leading, a UP Tier 4 Jivo, and a CN SD75i, so that's pretty exciting. There was also another CN power set that went down on the same day, so maybe we'll see that come north today. But right now we're just kind of chilling. It's 8:30 and they aren't supposed to be out of Oak Island until at least 1 this afternoon. So also by then the rain should stop, so that'll be nice. But right now I'm going to head down to CP 111, see if there's a southbound sitting there on, I guess, number 2 track. It's either number 2 or the number 1. If there is something sitting there at 111, that implies that he's waiting for someone to come north, maybe 1 or 2 trains, so we'll see what's going on down there. If there's nothing down at 111, I'll probably just keep on going. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so here we are down at CP 111. Let's see if we got anything sitting up there to the north. Nope. And there's no lights for southbound, so that's exciting. So I guess we'll just keep on trucking. Here we go under the old Catskill trestle here. There's a look over to the left. This is the Catskill trestle. Like I said, it's a single track bridge, but I'm sure if it was wide enough, they would have double tracked it. Right now, this is sort of the end of the double track from Selkirk at 130 all the way down to 111. And if you've been following my YouTube channel for a while, you'll notice that they only double tracked down to 111 within the past, I think the past couple years, maybe even the past year, but I think it's been longer than that. But you'll remember that 111 used to be single track. It wasn't a control point, it was just an automatic, and they had the old New York Central lights standing up there. They also had the old New York Central lights down at 97, 96, and yeah, they had a bunch of them. And now, because of PTC, they're all disappearing. And a little bit unrelated news, but they're slowly, well actually not slowly, they're cutting all the old Pennsylvania lights out over on the Pittsburgh line. So times are changing, but I don't mind PTC because it's a way to prevent accidents, and of course that's always a good thing on the railroad. Although it might mean loss of the old lights, I don't see a problem with that if it's going to prevent an accident or two. Anyway, we're going to keep heading south now. We're coming into, well, this is downtown Catskill. We'll be coming through Alson in a little bit by the old, I guess it's a Lehigh cement facility over there on the siding. See if there's anything going on down there. Okay, so here we are now down just south of CP 102. I'm going to check the signal here, see if we got something coming north, and it looks like we don't. Let's see. I was driving through the Catskill area, like I said earlier, and no sooner did I take that left turn to stay along Route 9, and I looked to my left and I saw a stack train rolling through. So we missed that one. But if I've learned one thing about the river line, it's that trains like to travel in packs, or waves, or whatever you want to call them. So stack train right now would only be going north, would only be 007 or 003. And based on the containers, it looked like more like a 7. And he likes to travel with Q261 and Q003 if all things go as normal down in Oak Island or Bergen. So we'll sit here for a few minutes, see if a light comes in way down there. CP102. I think these are old Conrail lights down here. They aren't, I don't think they're central, but as you can see, they're still standing the test of time here at West Camp, New York. So we'll sit here for a little bit, see if a light comes in, and if not, we'll keep on heading south. Alright everyone, so a little update here. I got word from a friend that both 003 and 007 are still coming north, so I'm not sure what I missed about an hour and a half ago here. But now we're down in Kingston at about milepost 88 or something, just south of the yard. C711 is building up to head south, and 003 should be here before too long. 007 is about 15 miles behind him. Then after that, we should have 262 coming south, and then eventually a K train coming north, but he's quite a ways behind 007. So we'll wait here for a few minutes for 003. Then 7, then 711, and maybe we'll move on, maybe we'll stick around for 262, but we'll see. So that's just what's going on, and yeah. Alright everyone, so we just saw 003 here about 20 minutes ago now, and now we have gates coming down, lights and bells for Q007, and it is 10:30. Alright everyone, so we're now down at Auto 72, down here in Highland, and the light just came on about a minute ago for what I'm assuming is Q262, at least that's what it should be, and the next signal is not for another 4 miles, so you got a little bit to sit in the car here. But behind 262 I'm assuming is 433, who reportedly has an SD40 leading, so if that's the case, we'll run down to Newburgh and grab him there too. Get a couple shots with the SD40. But in a few minutes here we should have either 262 or 433. I'm betting money on 262, but you never know with CSX. He's got an approach medium here for the, you would consider this the distant to the north end of Milton siding, because K141 is either sitting in the on the main, or waiting, or is going to be there soon, I should say. I'm assuming he's not quite there yet, otherwise these two southbounds would probably be going straight through, but you never know. So we'll see either 262 here or 433 in just a few minutes. Alright everyone, so now we're down here at CP55 here in Newburgh, and we got Q433 coming. Sounds like it's just around the corner there. It should be a Tier 4 and an SD40. Turns out the SD40 is not leading, but it's still there, so that's nice. The sun is just... The sun is just barely favoring this side of the track for shooting, but not by much. He's taking the siding here for Q261, which is coming up in a little while. I'm surprised he's not taking the next siding down, but whatever. So we have 433 right now, and C711's up on the branch line. And there goes Q433 into the hole at CP55. Looks like the sun wasn't really favoring either side of the tracks, because it's just directly above us at this point. But he'll be there for a little while. 261, still a little ways out. Pretty loud horn on that Tier 4, which is a little unusual and didn't sound like a typical K5. But anyway, now I guess we'll go sit in the car and see what goes down. Alright, so that was Q438 followed by K161 all the way down here at CP10 in Teaneck, New Jersey. Did a little bit of driving over the past hour and a half down from Newburgh. And that might seem a little bit crazy at, well, it's about 4 o'clock already, but I came out here for K653. They are moving, so I had to make a compromise. Now, as of right now, K653 still isn't doing anything. They still don't even have a crew. But they're sitting in Port Reading Yard, and the power is right along this public road, which is only 30 miles away, which you might think would take maybe 40 minutes to drive. But since this is New Jersey and nothing happens fast, it's going to take a little over an hour. But like I said, I came out here for K653, so I'm determined to get something of it. So that's why I came down here to CP10 to close the gap a little.
Automatic 13, main track, north direction, CSX 5479 out.
But, even coming down from Newburgh to Teaneck here took almost 2 hours. Just because, like I said, nothing road-wise in New Jersey moves fast. So I think I'm going to hop over to Oak Island real quick, see what I can see down there, and then hop over to Port Reading, and then maybe head to the shared assets line, which is something that totally just came to my mind. Wasn't even planning on that until just now. So that's actually a possibility. So we'll see where the tracks take us, I guess. Okay, so now we're down here at Ridgefield Park at what I believe is CP5. And we're waiting on 439. Even though it's only 2 GEVOs, I'd like to get a shot here at RFP just because of how often I'm actually down here, which is so far pretty much once every other year. So figured I'd take my chance while I have it. After 439, we will head to Port Reading to grab some shots of K653. Then after that, I'm probably going to head home because home is 3 hours away. And even though Port Reading's only 30 miles away, since it's rush hour, the GPS is saying it'll take an hour. So that puts me back home in, well, at this rate, probably 5 more hours. And it's 5:30. So I don't think I'll be heading to the Conrail Shared Assets line today, but we'll be down here another time. I do want to focus on New Jersey railroading a little bit, but I haven't gotten around to that. But I want to spend some more time down here at CP5, some time down at CP10. I've never been to CP10 until today, and the shot was better than what I expected, so I want to spend some time there, spend some time on the New Jersey part of the river line, and then, of course, the shared assets line also, because it's been 3 years now since I went out to Bound Brook and that area. So we'll see 439 here, and then we will press on. Alright everyone, so it looks like K653 is active. Just a minute ago they were shoving onto that cut that they're on now, so they are starting to build their train. Can't get any closer than we are right now because I'm right next to a Conrail no trespassing sign. It's neat to see one that says Conrail, but can't get any closer than this. I don't think I'm gonna stick around for them to depart, but we'll see if they pull ahead to double up a little bit, grab a few stills, grab a couple videos, and then head home, because home is still 3 more hours away. And it's really interesting driving down in New Jersey. It's a lot of fun. It's almost intimidating how much is going on around you. Everywhere you look, there's a rail yard, or there's an airport, or there's 12-lane highways. It's really exciting. If you ever drive through New Jersey, you'll know what I'm talking about. And as to what it smells like, I will leave that open for your interpretation. So anyway, this is 6:53 finally at about 7 o'clock starting to do something. And this is probably all we'll see of him today. But we'll stick around for a little bit, see if he pulls ahead to double up or anything like that. Hey everybody, so that's it for today. And I realized I hadn't put myself on camera at all today, so I figured I would to wrap up the video. Anyway, it was a really long day. I left my house at 6 and it's now 7:15. So it's been a long 13-hour day. But it was more or less worth it. Got some good action on the Riverline, as always. Riverline's always reliable. Never have a bad day over there, at least. Would have been nice if K653 had started doing something maybe 6 hours ago, but we can't have everything that we want here on Conrail territory. Yeah, so a lot of driving today. Like I mentioned earlier, we started off up in Selkirk, then drove down to 102, so that's 30 miles. And then we drove all the way down the rest of the Riverline, and the Riverline in total is 130 miles. So there was that, and then a little bit of driving around New Jersey. So if I had to guess, I'd probably say I put 300 miles on the car today. So that's a good day. I actually put 26,000 miles on it in 1 year, because I went railfan maybe a little bit too much last year. But some say you can't railfan too much, but I think it is possible. It just takes a lot. But anyway, guys, that's about it. I'll either slap videos on, or photos of the K653 now on B-roll, or they'll be at the end of the video like I always do. 5 frames at the end. I'll probably put them on B-roll. I think that's what I'll do. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you aren't subscribed already, I encourage you to do so. I'm going to be, hopefully, expanding my horizons a little bit. I really want to take a day down here in New Jersey, like I said earlier, to do the shared assets line and the New Jersey part of the CSX River line. I get some cool stuff down there. So that'll be, I'd like to do it soon, so that'll be coming up probably within the month, maybe, once I pulled the funds together, because it's a lot of gas to drive 3 hours from home, then to drive around New Jersey, then to drive 3 hours back. That's probably about at least $50 in gas alone, and then 3 meals a day. Figure a meal is $10, so you know, it's only $80, but when you're 16 or 18, wow, where did I get that from? When you're 18 like me and only working part-time, $80 is a lot of money. So that's why I've been doing a lot of half-day stuff, because a half-day is not too bad. It's manageable. I can do half-days. Did 2 half-days in a row. Just the 2 videos before this, both were half-day trips, and they weren't expensive at all, especially if you know where to get your gas. It sounded like they were pulling up, but they're not. So anyway, guys, I'm rambling now at this point. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, right here, obviously. Clear Signal Productions on everything, pretty much. You can find me on Flickr also, but that's my personal page, so it's just only my stuff. At this point, really, it is just me. Ryan Trombley and Ryan Moretti haven't officially left Clear Signal Productions, but it's pretty much just me at this point. So anyway, guys, I'm going to stop myself from rambling and boring you guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, follow, do all that stuff, social media. Let me know what you think of the vlogging. Let me know if you want me to bring it back. Usually I just don't think about doing it. Today I did because I knew I'd be alone all day. I am anyway, usually, but felt like doing some talking today. So anyway, guys, let me know if you wanted to come back. I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching.